This is what I know. Jesus endured the pain to enter the promise. Jesus endured the pain. He endured the suffering so that he may enter the promise. He left his father. His father didn't make him. His father didn't have to convince him. He says, "Here I am. Send me." And he came in the form of a man, humbled, fully knowing exactly what he was going to experience, that he may redeem us back to the Father. Fully knowing that the same people who was going to praise him and sing Hosanna was going to turn right back around and say, "Crucify him, crucify him." I'm sure he didn't feel joy when the men that he invested in betrayed him and they deserted him. I'm sure he didn't feel joy when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane praying and sweating. But I'm sure he didn't feel joy when his own man came up and kissed him on the cheek to betray him to the Roman emperor. I'm sure he didn't feel joy when they chained him and they took him and they persecuted him and they lied on him and they crowned him with thorns and spit on him. I'm sure he didn't feel joy in his body when they was whipping him with that whip. And I'm sure he didn't feel joy when they put that cross on his back and made him go up this hill by feet. I'm sure he didn't feel joy when they laid him on that cross and nailed the stakes in his hands and in his feet. I'm sure he didn't feel joy when they lifted that cross above everybody else, even the two next to him, butt naked. I'm sure he didn't feel joy. But yet he had joy because he knew what was on the other side. Sure. For you and I. This is why we celebrate. This is why this is good news that brings joy to all people.